The Battle of Stalingrad lasted from August 1942 to February 1943. It was 5 months of the deadliest urban combat in human history. Artillery shells turned apartment buildings into craters, streets became minefields, steel factories shattered into piles of sharp debris. This endless ruin created the perfect ecosystem for a very specific type of soldier, a soldier who spent his time lying on frozen glass, letting his toes turn black from frostbite, staring at the exact same window frame for 14 hours straight. This is a video about those people. You are a sniper in Stalingrad. Your existence is pure misery. The suffering arrives daily as bone-chilling cold, the smell of wet gunpowder, and the constant threat of a bullet hitting your skull. Let's go through your daily routine. Welcome to the winter of 1942. The temperature rests at -30 degrees Celsius. Your new home is the Red October tractor factory. The artillery shells turned the roof to steel splinters. You crawl into your position before dawn. You find a slab of concrete. You lie down. You stay perfectly still. Moving shifts the debris. The shifting debris creates noise. The noise brings German mortar rounds directly to your position. The cold seeps through your wool coat. Your limbs go entirely numb. Frostbite creeps into your toes and turns the flesh black. Nature calls. Standing up exposes your head to an enemy scope. You relieve yourself in your trousers. The urine provides a sudden wave of warmth. This lasts exactly 3 minutes. The wet fabric then freezes solid against your thighs. You spend the next 12 hours wearing a block of frozen waste. You wait. The wind cuts through the broken walls. Rats crawl over the rubble. They feed on the frozen corpses lying just outside your line of sight. You watch them. They consume more calories than you do. Your daily ration is a frozen piece of dark bread. You bite into it. The bread cracks your teeth. You swallow the pieces. You go back to staring at the snow. Welcome to your equipment. You carry the Mosin-Nagant Model 9130 sniper rifle with a PU scope. It weighs 4 kilograms. You hold the exposed steel. The cold metal bites directly into your bare skin. The factory lubricating oil hardens into a solid paste inside the mechanism. The firing pin jams. You mix your winter grease with raw gasoline. You apply this toxic mixture to the internal parts. This keeps the bolt functional. You tear strips of cloth from dead soldiers. You wrap your barrel in these filthy rags. The fabric absorbs the smoke from the muzzle flash. It hides your position from counter-snipers. You look through the glass scope. Your warm breath hits the freezing lens. A thick layer of fog coats the glass. You hold your breath completely. Your lungs burn. The enemy watches the air for the white vapor of your exhale. You swallow your own breath. You press your eye against the frozen metal ring of the scope. The Soviet propaganda machine prints posters of smiling heroes. The actual job produces heavy nerve damage. Vasily Zaitsev shoots 225 men. He spends days hunting in the industrial ruins. A German artillery shell detonates near his position. The shockwave shatters his eardrums. The debris severely damages his eyes. He spends the remainder of the battle in a hospital bed. He slowly recovers his vision. Anatoly Chekhov finds a ruined factory chimney. He climbs into the narrow brick tube. He stands straight up in the confined space for hours. He fires his rifle until his fingers turn dark blue from the wind. Ilya Abba requires a clear line of sight. He crawls through shattered sewage pipes. He lies flat in frozen human waste to get the perfect angle. They do the job. The physical toll on their bodies remains permanent. You stare at a single window frame for 14 straight hours.
Your eyes water constantly from the biting wind. You blink to clear the tears. A gray helmet appears in the gap. You pull the trigger. The heavy recoil slams into your shoulder. A body drops in the distance. You immediately crawl backward on your stomach. Machine gun fire instantly shreds the brick wall you just occupied. Concrete dust fills your lungs. You choke on the powdered cement. You find a new pile of bricks. You position your rifle. You start staring again. This process repeats for 5 months. Your entire existence shrinks to the size of a glass lens and the pressure of your index finger. The Soviet army wins the battle. The German army surrenders. The city requires a complete rebuild from the ground up. The surviving snipers return to civilian life. They carry heavy nerve damage. They live with permanent frostbite scars. They experience the constant ringing of shattered eardrums. History writes heroic songs about their incredible aim. The snipers just want a hot bath in a quiet room. Historically, whatever.